What's going on, guys? Rin back here again on the channel. I'm just gonna start like a weekly thing. I think I said this like last time I tried to start this, where I just like talk. I just feel like a talky thing, you know? It's not a podcast, it's more of a my thoughts about something. And it's about the new Pokemon game coming out on Thursday, I think. Yeah, today's Sunday, it's 4 days. Sunday to Monday, Monday to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Thursday. Yeah, cool. Fantastic, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna talk about, you know, the game, and not just to play some Unite at the same time, just a casual little match, nothing too serious. But yeah, like, I just want to talk about it because I just want to, like, you know, have like a pre-video made before the game comes out on what I think the game's gonna be about and what I think I'm gonna like and everything. That way, after the game, I can like look at this video and go, I thought I was gonna like that, but I didn't. So, what do I want from the game? I got a little notepad right next to me that like points, but I think I think that's a good thing. But like, what do I want from the game? That's my first question to myself. It's like I'm interviewing myself. I want the gameplay to be good, right? So the first thing, right, is that I think the gameplay will be really, really good. I think we're gonna have probably the best gameplay yet. Oh, we found a game. I think we're gonna have the best gameplay that we've had in Pokemon for yonks, I think. I think this is gonna be the best Pokemon game gameplay wise because it's more active. It's not just sit and calculate kind of shit. It's proper, you've got to actually like use your brain, you got to think and everything, which I think is amazing. I think that's way, way cool. Right? I also want, like, I mean, obviously my big hope is that all of the Pokemon, like the National Dex returns and stuff like that, but that won't happen, so it could, very well could. I think it should, because we're on Switch 2 now. We can handle this kind of stuff. We should have the Nat Dex. But yeah, I think we should, we should have Nat Dex. We won't. I'm hoping we have at least 400 Pokemon in the base game, like Scarlet and Violet. Maybe 500 even. I don't think we will, but I think we should. I think. I'm also interested in how this ZA Royale thing actually works, whether you have to win like a load of battles or just a little bit, and how long that's actually going to take to progress. Because if it's going to be like 3 battles every time, that's 75 battles, which I think is fair. But if it's something incredibly stupid like 7 times 26 is a big number. 182. That's a lot of battles. And don't get me wrong, right? That's kind of cool, but like, it's gonna take way too long. Also, the Megas. I hope all the Megas are like cool and viable. I hope we don't get any like, I don't know, really, really shoddy Megas that aren't viable at all. At the same time, I hope some of the other Medicham, because apparently Medicham and Mawile, because they aren't doing abilities apparently in this game. I hope they don't just get absolutely fucked over because of the no... Oh my god, hang on. You lock in real quick. You ain't scoring. I hope they just don't get fucked over because of the no thingy rule. The no ability rule. They are actually still usable. Maybe it's just that the Mega gives them that double attack, or they get a base buff, a base stat buff. Who knows? I'm not gonna score here. I'm dead. Yay, overpowered Pokemon. Yay, great. That's one thing I hate about this game, Empoleon. I am not a big fan of Empoleon in this game, but that's a separate video in itself. But no, going back to ZA, I think some of the Pokemon will get a base stat buff, I think. I honestly think the new Mega rate is going to be 150 for some, 100 for others. I think it'll entirely depend on their original base stats. So, for example, a Beedrill is going to get 150, whereas, like, I don't know, a Charizard or something will only get 100 because it's already a pretty big base statty Pokemon. Okay. Get out of here, bitch. That's what I think, anyway. Because if they don't, right? If they want to be stupid and just kill off a bunch of Pokemon because they're not doing abilities, then that's gonna hurt the game long term. I think people aren't gonna like this style of battling if there aren't abilities. I have just neglected our goal. Someone sue me for the active goal neglect. Please don't. But no. But yeah. What I've seen that I like is my next little bullet point I've got on the side here. What have I seen that I like? Oh god, not that. I honestly like the battling. I feel like the battling. I mean, I said this previously. I think the battling is going to be insanely fun. I think the battling is going to be the most fun we've ever had in the Pokemon series to date. Can you like go away? Okay, yeah, no, just fist me. Thank you. Thank you for fisting me, sir. I think it's going to be the most fun we've seen today. I've seen some goofy shit. I think this is going to pave the way for the new battle mechanics in Pokemon. Like how Legends Arceus was the paver for just Pokemon appearing in the wild all around you. I think this is going to pave the way for the newest battle mechanic. I said it on Twitter at some point. I might have also said it on stream that I think these games, the Legends games, are trials of new mechanics they would like to add to the base games. Yeah, I think they're going to trial new mechanics in these games. Which are cool. I think that's really cool of them. Okay, yep, that's not fun in the back. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. See, that's why I don't like that character. That's why I don't like Empoleon, because I'm sorry, no. But yeah, I think it'll be one of the more fun games, I think, in terms of the battle style. I just want to see how it will translate into the eventual mainline titles. Technically, this is a mainline title, but like, I'm not classing it as it because it's a Legends game. To me, they don't count. Be a bit cheap calling it a mainline title. But yeah, I think I don't know how it will translate over, and I don't know what abilities will be changed because of it, because I feel like there will be definitely a few abilities once this goes to mainlining, which will be massively changed because of how this game's done it. Which I can't wait for, because I reckon like certain abilities will do more and certain abilities will do less. It'll be less of like an impact. I feel like something like Intimidate will be way less of an impact. Same with stuff like Fake Out. Whereas instead of it being literally an entire turn you miss, it'll be like a stun for a second, which won't do that much. Which I can't wait for it. But I still think the original battle style will remain in the game. I'd be surprised if they just decide to randomly get rid of the like original battle style. I'd be very surprised indeed. Even if it's just like a little Easter egg in the games or something like that, or like you can have both ways of battling. You can battle in a more active way, or you can battle in the more traditional way of turn-based combat. You get to choose. We are not surrendering, team. Why would we surrender? We're like, okay, maybe we're dead. Okay, Desi is my goat. Me and Desi, a goat, are friends. We are not scoring this. We are not scoring this. If I score this, this is insane. Yeah, just ignore the goal while I casually score a 50-pointer. I'm gonna go back home. Yeah, what I think the story is going to be like, I don't know, right? Because my personal take is that this game is not going to be story-based at all. I think this game is very much not, like, it's not going to have a great story until probably post-game, where it opens up a little bit more. I think there's obviously going to be a base story, but I just don't see it being massive. I feel like it'll take the same route as Scarlet and Violet, where there's 3 different little categories that you can do. You can do the ZA Royale. I think you'll be able to do stuff with Mabel. which will involve like older regional forms and shit. I think, because I think I've seen they are also in the game, so I think Mabel stuff will involve like old regional forms like Avalugg and stuff like that, and maybe a few new ones if they really feel like it. I don't think they will, but who knows. And then I think there'll also be stuff with Emma, which will be like these bigger raids where you see in the gameplay trailers where they do all the what's it called, mega raids with. I think I saw there's one with like a Manectric and there's one with a Malamar and stuff like this, and like it'll be investigations into stuff that's happened. I think that's a cool way of doing it, and I think that'll be probably like one of the coolest things they will do in the game if they do it. If they do it, fair play, because just fair play. They took this shit. How did I fuck this up so bad? Yeah, at least I got the kill. They're about to make a big scoring though. Oh, go away. I'm dead, yeah. I'm not dead. That is insanely luckier by me. Clutch though. But I think this will, I don't see this being big story based. I don't see it being the same type of story based as Scarlet and Violet was, at least. Where that had 3 completely separate stories which are all completely written out like perfectly fine. I think it'll be more of a case. Okay, you can go. Yep, fuck this guy. Fuck this stupid penguin. I think it'll be more of a case of it's going to be like less story, more combat-y based. But I think that's what this game's aiming for at the end of the day. Yes, it's the future, but I think Carlos was already a fairly story-heavy game. There were loads of little bits with story and everything. What I would say though is that do not be surprised if Team Flare come back. Do not be surprised if Team Flare get resurrected. Because I guarantee you there'll be like a Neo Team Flare or something like that. I think there will be. And I think that's what the Emma things will lead to. A battle versus Zeronic or someone like that. And like Mabel saying that it was lost long ago and blah blah blah. I think that's what will happen. And hang on. We'll go into another game before I touch my next bit. Because here we go. Yeah, perfect. Because what I was going to say is I do think the Mega Dimension DLCs will probably be way more Team Flare heavy. That's what I think. I think you're going to get Team Flare fights in both with like 2 completely separate versions with like, I think in the one where it's based off of Y, because apparently they are going to be based off of like different strands of like what if the X what if in Pokemon X Lysander won, what if in Pokemon Y Lysander won. So I think they are probably going to be they're going to be based off that. And yeah, I think in X, because X is the Xerneas one where he wants to make the world more beautiful and everything and blah blah blah. I think it's going to be more of like a brushed up Lysander with all jacket and everything and all that. And with Y, it's going to be more like a Renegade one. It's going to have shades of Team Rainbow Rocket, that's all I'm going to say. Hell, I would not be surprised if in the Y one you get the same theme as Team Rainbow Rocket Lysander. I would not be surprised if that is the exact same one. Yeah, I think it will be cool. Because I think Lysander will definitely make a return in the DLC. I don't think he'll be in the main game because, I mean, who knows? I don't know whether he exploded or not. I don't think anyone does. He might have done. This Mewtwo is definitely not using their brain. Mewtwo is, yeah. Where's Mewtwo going? There we go. Try and do stealing, isn't it? Okay, yeah, if you want to go score, I'm just going to go and Oh, you are an absolute twat. And I'm talking about myself and not that guy. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna get that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the cool thing. And yeah, my final little point that I wanted to just talk about, my game for the team at the moment, from what we know, I saw a post from, I want to say it was like Bulbagarden about it. It got me thinking about what I like Pokemon I might use, so I did my team. If I remember correctly, because obviously I'm not looking at it right now because I'm stupid. Because obviously it'd be too easy for me to look at it. If I remember right, my team was, I had Emboar, which is Salad. My Emboar from my Pokemon X randomizer run. I don't care, it's getting a nickname Salad. Salad the Second, because, I don't know, future and all that. I see you, Florigato, and I match you. Yeah, see? I match you. Who else did I have? I have obviously Medicham, because Medicham's my favourite Pokemon. That will probably be my main Mega throughout the playthrough, if very big if they allow Mega, they have like all the Mega Stones available before post-game. That's not been confirmed yet, no one knows, so who knows. I hope they do, because that would be insanely cool. If just just playing through the game I can use basically any Mega I want, that's cool. But I highly doubt that'll happen. I had Simisage because I was like, you know what, I want to use one of the Gen 5 monkeys. This is the first game since a long time ago that they've been in the game. So I feel like it's fair to give them a chance again. Plus, they aren't exactly bad Pokemon. They're reliable playthrough Pokemon. They're not good comp Pokemon, but they're reliable in a playthrough. I know you're in the grass. I'm not gonna... fuck you. Damn it. Yeah, but I had Simisage because I was like, you know what? I just want to use it. I just feel goofy. I feel it's a goofy Pokemon to use and have fun with. Who else did I have? I had Aegislash, because I think Aegislash, I think it's gonna get a Mega. Not gonna get the Mega I probably thought it would get, because I honestly imagine Aegislash Mega being kind of... Honestly, I imagined it being a sword and a shield. Someone holding both. It's still having stance change, but it's completely revamped the whole... like, it changes how stance change works. So instead of it being solely defense and attack, it's now a defensive attack and an attacking defense. I get that doesn't make really much sense, but imagine someone holding a sword and a shield. And putting the shield first, then the sword behind, and then the sword first and the shield behind. Kind of thing. I don't think he'll get that. But that's what I imagine its Mega would be like. If I was the creative director. Of course I am not. I wish I was. That's a lot of money. Can I even cancel my moves on this thing? You ain't getting that shit. I'm dead. Yeah, okay, there's an Aegis behind me as well. Great. Speaking of Aegislash. Typical. But yeah, I think... who else did I have? I had Manectric. And Clawitzer. Manectric, because I don't think I've ever used a Manectric in any playthrough of any Pokemon game. Fuck this guy. I don't think I have ever. And Clawitzer, because Clawitzer is just a fun Pokemon. I know some people say Clawitzer, but like I think Clawitzer just sounds cool. Sounds a bit more French. The Goodra is just sat in the grass. You are sad. Also, my team just really apparently love this Goodra, so... Let's go back, because they're about to try and score a shit ton of points, so... But yeah, Clawitzer, because I honestly reckon Clawitzer also gets a Mega. Clawitzer deserves a Mega. I think out of any Pokemon, it kind of just deserves it, because Mega Launch will be an insane thing, especially if it gets the Mega Boost. Nice. Who else? And yeah, and a Manectric as well, because I mean that thing's already got a Mega, but like, yeah, as I say, I have never used it in a playthrough, and I feel like obviously you got to give every Pokemon a chance to shine. Who knows? Manectric could be my goat soon. Probably won't be, but who knows? You never ever know anymore. It's a goddamn stupid. Yeah, you are. We're not doing this. We ain't doing this, Goodra. Okay, you're just gonna use your ult. That's fine by me. Hang on. There we go. Let me log the fuck in. But yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. I think that's my team. I don't know who else is going to be in the game though. If there are any other Pokemon, I mean, if Golok's in the game, Golok is going over something like, I don't know, a Clawitzer or something. I love Clawitzer, but like, there is a reason I have a goddamn plush of I'm Dead. Oh, I don't have a plush of that, but I have a little Golok. I literally have a little Golok, so there's a reason for that. Also, if Porygon gets a new regional form, like, I mean, I've always thought Porygon A would make sense in this game. I have this Golok is not sitting down now because my setup. But yeah, I have always thought, you know. But yeah, who knows? Who truly knows what's gonna come out in the game? Someone does. There'll be someone out there who's already played the game. We are not surrender. We're gonna surrender, aren't we? This is fun. We can still win this, guys. We just gotta try. They're gonna steal this. I don't... How I'm not dead is beyond me. Well, now I'm dead. It's fine. But yeah, that's what I think it's going to be. That's what I think this game will be. I think the game's going to be one of the best Pokemon games. This video has been a bit all over the place, but that's kind of what these videos are going to be. They're just going to be a little bit all over the place. A little bit funky. A little bit, you know. Chill. Yeah, we did not get that. We were not. I thought they play out the game. Jesus. Okay, no, I didn't get the choice. Me saying no, like, apparently I'm not allowed a choice. It's insane. That's another thing. I might do a video on, like, you talking about Unite. Might do that, who knows? No shit. Let's have a look how I did. 56k damage. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. I mean, I took literally the least amount of damage I did for the team, so... The least amount of damage that the team took, so hey-ho. Not much I can do. I'm not getting it. Why am I not getting any energy? Do you only get energy if you win? That sucks. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Yeah. I will be streaming this game, Legends EO, on Twitch when it comes out on the Thursday. Basically, as soon as I get back from my classes. So once I'm done with that, go there. Go there and watch me play and have some fun. Ask me anything and I'll try and help you out with it, you know? That's how I roll on these Twitch things. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, if you are still watching. I don't know if you are. Who knows? Enjoy yourself, take care, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning, or whatever, and goodbye.